Our bull betting bonanza is officially done for season 1. Aaron, you finished 27-9-2. You did not have 10 losses. I want to give a fantastic Vice Golf clap to you. I want to give you a Vice Golf clap to me too, because I got 25 wins and I'm very happy that I was able to come back strong.
That was awesome. Hell, that is awesome. Absolutely. Especially, like I said, I know I said this before, but college football betting did not go well for me this year. So for that bull betting bonanza to show that 27-9-2 and
against the spread.
20s. And it's not even just like against the spread. You're also fading COVID, cancellations, opt-outs. Like, hey, I don't want
to. We did your homework.
Absolutely. So kudos to us. I hope you bet some of it too, Mike. But I made a little money this bowl season, so it was nice.
Proud of you, sir. So, the elephant in the room is that Alabama lost. Get it there. Okay. Georgia won the title. They beat Bama 33-18. It's their first title since Aaron, you weren't even born in 1980. I don't know. That's not. That's.
Are you sure? Are you sure I wasn't born?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's no way.
Okay, you're right. I was not born.
Thank God. Okay, so first of all, great game. I'm not going to rehash the Stetson Bennett story. Great job for Stetson Bennett. There was a few controversial referee calls, but as a Georgia fan who's also an honest Georgia fan, no pun intended for social media, that was a fumble by Stetson Bennett.
Absolutely.
Yes. I looked at it over and over again. If you're trying to see that arm swing forward, as soon as you bring it forward, the ball's already out anyways. It flips off. It's a fumble. What's incredible is the accidental recovery.
Yeah, it almost seemed like more of a deflection, and then he, like the ball was knocked out, and he kind of deflected it forward. And the recovery
was insane.
That was pretty crazy. I mean, he wasn't trying to recover it. I mean, it was almost a nonchalant, attempt at just maybe, grabbing the ball and going to hand it back to the officials. It was, then you actually end up recovering what could have proved to be a pretty pivotal point in the game. I mean, Georgia, I don't want, I'm sure that you were probably, and the rest of the state and the state of Georgia sports, oh, here we go again. And, it felt like, of course I was, on social media, with this game and, everybody, they've got to give Saban, they got to let Saban back in this game, the refs are cheating. No, this one was legit. I mean, it was just quite unfortunate, the avalanche that came with that, the fumble, and then him just, millimeters of green grass between him and the sideline there. It was insane. But Georgia rallied. They didn't falter. Kirby Smart got over the hump here, and first SEC coach to beat Saban. First of his coaching tree.
Jimbo Fisher.
What am I trying to say here?
There was a second. The first one to beat him. Beat him in the championship.
There you go. In a title game. There we go. That's like I knew I was trying to say something here, but
right.
I need more coffee. Hold, please. Buffering.
Right. So Bryce Young, to me, his performance was insane. I thought that if he had Jameson Williams, I'll admit Alabama could have won that game. Because John Mechie being out was already a big blow, but I tweeted out, "Hey, it's nice for Alabama not to have 75 good receivers finally." It was an even playing field for once. But Bryce Young dropped dimes all night, and the dimes were not caught most of the time, which was really frustrating. I'm sure as an Alabama fan, if there was any out there watching, which there was, Bryce Young was incredible. I thought for what he was given, I thought both quarterbacks really were incredible under pressure. Like, and I'm talking about psychological. I'm talking about in their face, they're getting smacked all night long, and both guys just dropping dimes. I was very impressed with both guys.
Yeah, actually, I thought both quarterbacks actually came out of the gate and struggled. Even when Jameson Williams was there, I thought you were missing some passes. The back across the body pass is a dangerous pass. Of course, it looks great when it works, the touchdown.
I heard it was a push-off, though.
Looking at the replay, you could argue it, but you're just pushing off in the middle of a clump like that is it's hard. Less than 10% chance of ever going to get called.
Right.
So I mean, I don't know. I thought that, like I said, like the game kind of came out a little sluggish. Stetson, that weird random fumble that he luckily got back was lucky. But yeah, no, I mean, obviously Jameson Williams matters. Uh, Bryce Young, I don't think either of the quarterbacks ultimately played poorly. I think ultimately, like you said, there was some situations here where the talent, went Georgia's way. That their defense was ready to play. All people had talked about for however many days, 37 days, was, you guys played so well all year, played top-notch defense. You guys were breaking records. You guys were being talked about as the best defenses of all time. And then you go and give up 41 in the championship game. That's all we remember now, because I feel like Herbstreit said it at least 5 times.
Right.
So they were ready. They were focused.
This
Absolutely.
game, to me, solidified them as the best college defense ever, because they didn't give Bama breathing room. Like, even with the 2-point conversion after the fumble and after like that touchdown pass across the body, that guy from Savannah, Georgia, the Nolan something guy who broke out and chased Bryce Young down for the scrambles so the 2-point conversion wouldn't happen.
Nolan Smith, to me, I think, yeah.
That was a momentum shift to me. Like, if you go up by a field goal there, you're telling, I mean, even, I know they only went up by one, they were still up in that spot, but it was like, I was just very impressed with this. The Georgia defense just would not let them budge. And it was very impressive. And the pick six was just, holy cow.
Yeah, and I watched the presser at the end with Bryce Young, and he's trying to take the blame. And I understand that, that's the epitome of a strong quarterback and a leader, but this one's not on Bryce Young solely. I mean, his offensive line was having trouble all day. The running game really just couldn't get going too much for him. So I don't shoulder this on Bryce Young. Did he make a couple of errors? Absolutely. The pick six, he was just throwing that one up. It was just quite unfortunate, but I don't put this all on Bryce Young in this spot.
To me, this is all Kirby Smart just getting the best of Saban finally.
He did, and I'm sure when everything finally calmed down, he just, right. I mean, because that's what he was brought over to do. I mean, that's for the last decade, 15 years. This is what it is. We need you, whoever you are, to compete / beat Nick Saban. That's the SEC's goal right now, if you're not named Alabama.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, Bryce Young's coming back next year. Unless Georgia finds a quarterback, I wouldn't be surprised if Alabama goes and just wins it all next year.
Yeah, I was looking at Brad Powers on Twitter, and he said, says, congratulations, Georgia, but start putting your money on Alabama again, because this specific team is mostly coming back, and they're a year older.
Bryce Young is going to be nuts next year.
Yeah, and they're a year older and a year more experience, so look out, world. So.